Hello everyone, Tammy here. Welcome to my channel. Today, before I get started, I am going to share some appreciation for one YouTuber and one very much a supporter of mine and many other channels. So the first one is Black Coffee and Wildflowers. Her name is Tamra, and she was with me at my old channel and followed me over here. And yeah, she's just a really, really nice, talented artist. I've seen some of her work on Facebook. On Carol at Free Spirit Arts has a channel, and Tamra has posted some stuff there. She posted a quick video. I know she has lots and lots of stuff going on in her life, so she is not at a point where she could have a channel, but if she ever did, I think it would be very successful. She's the one that made that amazing Halloween book for me, and yeah, she's just very authentic, very, yeah, she's just very supportive, very inspirational. That whole journal, when I look through it, I'm just like, oh, I want to do something like that. I want to do something like that. I want to do something like that. And yeah, I just really appreciate her. I always appreciate her kind words and comments and support and healing, positive vibes that she shares are just so valuable. And thank you, Tamra. I really, really, really appreciate you. And the other artist that I am appreciating today her channel has not been active for over a year and a half. But she was, I just loved watching her videos. The last I checked a few weeks ago, her Etsy store is still open. She's just not participating on YouTube currently, and her name is Mixed Media Minnesota. And I just, yeah, I also got a lot of inspiration from her and learned a lot of things, and you know, bought things from her shop. She used to put together these really cool kits that we all loved. And yeah, so Shannon, whatever you're up to out there, I miss you. I wish you were here still making videos, but I understand how life happens, and things happen, and you just can't, you know, we don't get paid for doing this. We do it because we love it. And yeah, so thank you, Shannon, for just being amazing. So today I am doing what's in my basket, and I pulled out a few things, and I kind of already got started. So I have these smallish things, and then I have these junk mail things that I get. I already covered some in some paper, just kind of exactly what I wanted to do. So I have these. So the last scrappy video, or the last video that I shared on Friday or Saturday was Satmore Makes, and I had used up all the rest of my scraps. Those were all the small scraps that had accumulated on my table over the past few weeks, probably since August or September. And then these are scraps that I pulled out. I have a bigger, I have a scrap envelope that I have bigger pieces in. And so then these will eventually become little pieces that then I will do, you know, another scrap busting where I use up all of these. But I do keep the little pieces. This is about as little as I go, maybe half this size. and then I will use those scraps up because that's how I roll. So anyway, so I pulled these out, and I want to cover these up. And yeah, I'm still kind of thinking about making things for the Cancer Care Center. I have a few, well, I have 2 journals that are put together. They just need things added to them, pockets and things. And I would like to make at least 2 more. Don't know if I'll get there, but that's my goal. So that's what I'm making today, making some things for those journals. So I hope you're all having a great day. My dogs might come up here and hang out with me because my husband just left to go bowling. It's one of his, well, it's something we used to do in the old days. In the super old days, I was actually, when I was in school, I was on a league, but I haven't bowled in a really long time. And I just don't have the energy to do that. So I'm sure it'll come back, but it gives me time to work in my art room without taking away time from whatever it is we might want to do, because he's out doing his thing, which I think is great. So I'll probably do this one, and then fast forward. And I do like how that had been inked. Not sure what I was going to use it for, but actually I think I'm going to tear this edge too. Oh, it's not big enough. Figures. Oh well, I could put something else there. Okay, so I got all the bases covered, and I went through my ephemera book and my sticker book to find some things to decorate them with. So I'm gonna get started. So I really like this, but I want the pieces that are on the pocket to be raised a little bit. And so I'm gonna put this sticker on here and then cut it out. Okay, so I am back and I am ready to figure out what I'm doing. I didn't take a break, but I'm already forgetting what I was gonna do. Okay, so I guess I didn't do a second one for this. Maybe I should do that. Or maybe I'll find it. Okay, so there's that one, and this one, and this one. So I'm gonna offset the pockets a little bit just in case I have to trim down, you know, to fit in a book. But this is gonna go here, and I think that's really pretty. So let's do this. So I'm very excited. I know my demographic doesn't really play video games that much, but you might have kids or grandkids that do. My son is a self-taught animator, and he did that for work for many years. And a couple years ago, he decided that he was done working for a company. Let's see, how can I say this? So a lot of if you're not like a movie animator, you get a job basically doing ads. And it's basically, that's just the new, you know, that's how ads are made, with animation and studios that specialize in that. And so he just kind of got burnt out on animation. He also lived out of state, and so, you know, he missed family and all that. So he took the great leap to quit his job and move back home. And since then, he has been creating with only one other person, a video game. And it's taken him a couple years, but he has finished it. And his working partner he does all the music for the video, sounds and all of that stuff. Jacob is the designer and the creator, and, you know, all of that. So he's been working hard, and he's applied for grants and all kinds of things that, you know, he'd be in the top few, and then, you know, not get chosen, and, you know, all that kind of stuff. But he has recently completed the game, and he has submitted it to Steam. So Steam is a basically a streaming service for video games. Steam is what it's called. And I'm not sure. I think they're their own company, but I'm not positive. And so Steam has approved it, and it's being published on November 15th. I'm extremely proud of him. I'm extremely just so excited. And yeah, I think it's amazing. So let's see. This might need to overlap. Let's see what we get. So yes, so it's a, it's not like a violent game. It's a, I don't, for those of you that will know what I'm talking about, but it's like it's a pixelated game. So it's pixely, and it's, you're on a quest, searching for something. I don't play video games. My husband's played it. He said it's a little bit challenging, which is good. You don't want to get a game and defeat it in the first few hours that you have it. It looks really cool. I've seen it. So yeah, I'm just very excited for him. And he's I think ultimately what he's trying to do is get a job as a game developer, with, I don't know, Nintendo, I'm not sure with who, but, or a smaller independent company. He's even been talking about opening a, so I can still cut this if I need to. He's talking about opening a co-op where they kind of work collectively. So we'll see. Okay, sorry about that. I had, my daughter came in. I had my door open because, well, my son would never come up unless it was an emergency. And I thought my daughter was still sleeping. And my husband's not here. And the dogs like to come in and out, see what I'm up to when he's gone. So I left the door open. And so, she just came right in. And it's fine. But as we were chatting, I noticed that I didn't pull an extra piece out for this, but then I remembered I had this. This I got from Celeste at Woodland Inspired. And actually I'm going to put it this way. I wanted to put it this way, but when you put the tag in and out, because it's going to go on the side, it would get hooked up on here, so I'm going to do it this way. So then when you put the tag in, there's nothing for it to get hooked up on. But yes, I got this on some packaging that Celeste at Woodland Inspired sent to me. So I'm going to use it as a little pocket on this pocket. And then I'm going to put it down and kind of over to the side, so in case I need to trim this piece to go into a smaller journal, I can do that. So see, like down here and over here, so I can trim it if need be. But now I have this little pocket there. Okay, so then this is the last one that I have, and this is from a ephemera book, a fall ephemera book that I have. So I'm gonna use that. I had a little tiny gnat on my glue stick. So weird. So there we go. So this will be a tag, so I need to back this. So yes, so I was talking about my son. So if you know anyone, his game is called, I think it's called Spectra. Yeah, Spectra. Jacob Scott Design. That's his name. Yeah, so it will be available on the 15th, which is, I believe, this week, Friday maybe. Okay, so now I have this to go on another pocket that I make. And we have this that needs a back. That's good. I like to use these old book pages as tag backs. Even though I think you could probably see through it a little bit, but that's okay. I like to use up all the junk and trash that I have. And I like how patinaed the edges are. Looks really good. So yeah, you can kind of see through it, but not a bad deal. So yeah, so I'm really proud of him. And if I remember, I will put his game name and stuff in the description. So, and I think, pretty sure my husband said, yeah, he's only charging $5 for the game. So, and Steam gets like 30%. So, you know, he's not going to make a ton of money, but the whole purpose is to get him published and people playing his game. So then he might be well suited to get a job with a game developer, or just do it on his own. We'll see. Goodness knows he's determined. So yeah, we'll see. Okay, so let's see what I made on this. What's in my basket? So I have this journal card, and then I made all these pockets. And yes, they're big, but I made them in such a way that I could trim them down if I need to. So there's that one. And this one. So again, this could have a little tag in it. And then I have these kitties. So cute. And then this pretty house. Yep. So there you go. That is what I got made today. And like I said, I can trim all of them down a bit if I need to. Not quite this one, but we'll see. Okay, so thank you for watching. I hope that you have a great rest of your day. Again, I want to share my appreciation of Shannon at Mixed Media Minnesota and Tamara at Black Coffee, or Black Coffee and Wildflowers. And yeah, thank you for inspiring me. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for just being around and always having something good to say. And I really, really appreciate you. So I will talk to you soon. Remember to be good to yourself, be kind to each other, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.